Good morning, listener. Welcome to Executive Brief on BCA Radio 1 FM. Of course, Executive Brief is simulcast on Flow FM 4.9 Omahia, Radio 99.1 FM, and of course, Family Love 99.9 FM. While Executive Brief highlights the outcome of the weekly Executive Council meetings and key updates of the Dr. Alex administration. And it's a full day in Abia today, so you won't be surprised we started a little bit late. We're fully loaded, and the state is actually I call it overloaded today. Well, to talk to us as usual this morning, cut off his very tight busy schedule. This morning is the Honorable Commissioner for Information at the state. He is Prince. Okay, can welcome Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you, Francis. Good morning.
And also here is my colleague and co-anchor Chinese Remabaku. Welcome, Chinese.
Thank you very much. Good morning, dear listener. Good morning, Honorable Commissioner.
Morning to them. How are you too?
Thank you.
Of course, I remain yours, Francis Moban is saying, welcome to Executive Brief. All right, Honorable Commissioner, I just said today is a busy day and I've had so many programs. But let's look at something very important that is going to happen today. The Governor, Dr. Alex is formally presenting the 2026 budget proposal to the Abia State House of Assembly today, Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. This event is scheduled for 2 p.m. Honorable Commissioner, can you throw more light on this?
Thank you, Francis. Like you did say, it's going to be a very busy day here in the state. And the high point of the day will be the presentation of the 2026 budget by His Excellency to the Abia House of Assembly. And that event is built for 2 p.m.
Yeah.
It's a very significant event in the life of this administration. This will mark the 3rd budget that this administration will be presenting to the House of Assembly. And it's a budget that more or less will speak to the consolidation of what His Excellency has been able to do in the past 30 months. Quite a lot has happened in the state. And going into our 3rd year fully, it can only be said that this budget is one that will take the state to even a higher pedestal in terms of achievements, in terms of transformation and all that is happening currently. So it's a very important event for the state.
Budgets, Honorable Commissioner, can you say that the state has done well so far in budget implementation, especially in the level of development projects that we have in the state being executed by this administration?
Yes. In terms of yes, much more than is expected of most Nigerian governments. We are at the top range. If you look at the other subnationals, if you even compare us with other subnationals in terms of implementation, we've gone ahead to implement our budget very well. The fact that all the projects that the governor earmarks for every year are fully implemented to the letter. You can see that since this government came into office, there's not been any sort of abandoned project. You can only have a delayed project, which is as a result of so many factors, but never abandoned. And the massive transformation going on in every aspect of governance speaks to the fact that whatever we earmark for the year to say this is our budget, we go all out to implement it to the letter. And in terms of operations, all the MDAs, all the people, in terms of execution, there's been a serious improvement.
Very soon we're going to ask you to call in or open our lines. Now the Honorable Commissioner, I can see it's more tired to send us I'm the odd man out here. So it's okay. At least he is also the odd man out, so I'm not alone. So today seems to be very, very, very loaded for Abia State. Also, the first Abia Tertiary Education Sports Fiesta is kicking off today at the Umuahia Township Stadium. It's expected to take off at noon, and the governor is expected to be there as well. This one looks like another milestone, first of its kind in Abia State. So, why tertiary institutions?
Well, you said it all. The tertiary institutions are very, very key. And that is the stage from where we prepare our youth, our young ones into, adulthood. And it's a stage that they're at a stage very impressionable, time of their lives. And if you look at the kind of issues we've been having in Nigeria with the youth, you find out that there's always the need to provide a platform to bring youth together so that they begin to bond, they begin to develop this sense of responsibility. We've had issues of drug abuse and cultism in the schools, but you find out that this kind of forum brings youth together, diverts their attention from all the kind of things that you may consider untoward, and refocus them to get engaged in sports. And of course, you know that sports has become a very big business these days.
Yeah.
You discover a lot of talents from different meets, and once you discover them at this stage, it's like just moving them into the world to go and blossom. So the games will bring the youth together, build a sense of community, help them to divert attention, refocus, on things that matter and not on cultism, on drugs and all kinds of stuff. And of course, looking at the business aspect of it, a couple of them who are talented will emerge from this meet, and given the vision of His Excellency and the program currently being implemented by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, we are here to export our best to the rest of the world to go and blossom. So it's an important meet. You did say the first of its kind around here, and the state is going to maximize and leverage on this opportunity to expose our youths, to the world.
So, Honorable Commissioner, I think you can open the line while we'll take the next set of questions. Honorable Commissioner, from the school briefing yesterday, we gathered that the State Executive Council has given approval for the comprehensive retrofitting and upgrade of the historic Ojukwu bunker and the National War Museum. What is the state going to benefit from these things? I know these are federal government owned.
Yeah, we want to drive traffic to our state through tourism. Those monuments, Ojukwu bunker and the National War Museum, are very historical monuments of note, and a lot of people come into the state to, visit them. But the state government, giving the excellency to use arts, culture, and creative economy to transform our local economy. A whole lot of attention is being paid in that regard. And tourism is now going to be used as a platform to achieve that. So getting the National War Museum and Ojukwu bunker renovated and retrofitted, one will help to preserve the heritage, the heritage sites, help to preserve them. I don't know when last you were there, but you could see that they've been bowing to the ravages of time, over the years. So it's timely that something is done. And this renovation and retrofitting of the place will engender more life into those monuments, make them more visitor friendly, and position them as tourist sites that will attract the rest of the world. A lot of people come into the country and head down to Abia State Before now, before this administration, people were not really keeping the right records. They're giving what we're doing, giving His Excellency's vision in the arts and culture arena. This is what we're going to do. It's intentional to rev up those places, renovate them, retrofit them, and make them, monuments, that will attract the world to Abia State. And you see, when you drive traffic to a particular state, it transforms to or translates to business at the end of the day. You are creating more jobs for people who are in the tourist industry. You are creating business for people in different fields of endeavor, those in the hospitality industry, those in transportation, and so on and so forth. So that's what this whole thing is all about. And given the kind of relationship we have with the federal government, a very cordial one at that. So it's a collaboration, and the arrangements have been the agreements and all the paperwork have been finalized, and in the next couple of days and weeks, the actual construction and renovation of the places, the two places will commence. Yeah.
All right, dear listener, the number to reach us with is 0814-299-1448. You can call in to to commend the state government. You can call in to ask questions. You can call in to point attention to something useful in the state. Good morning. We got you. Good morning. There, what's my
Fine. Who is on the line? Okay, Deaconess, good morning.
Oh, thank you.
And the Mao, give my friend. I'm going to there, ma. Okay. Amen. Amen. Enyimba board. So you're interested in football, Deaconess? So you like the football? Is your best sports man of school? Okay. Manja Agwaragwa motor. Yes. No, ihe m gwara ya bụ ị ga-eme birthday gị ka o mee ka ị bịa hụ m. Okay, ma. Okay, thank you for your message and for your support and prayers for the governor for the state. Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Number is still 0814. Good morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very sound.
Yes. Good morning. We got you. Good morning. Okay, we can't hear anything from your end. I think you might need to call again. 0814. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
We got you. Good morning.
Can you hear us?
Okay, I think it's a network issue this morning, but don't get deterred. Keep calling. You will get through. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning. Hi. Oh, sorry about that. Please do call again. 0814-299-1448. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning. Well, I know deal. Just keep calling. Just keep calling. In fact, if you call in, whether you can hear us or not, I think you could just go ahead and make your contribution. All right, just go ahead and make your contribution. We can hear you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome.
My name is Pastor Sandy Carlos.
YouTube and on multiple Facebook platforms. And this will be around the world. If you're in China, if you're in Alaska, on social media can tune in and listen to them on live. That is what technology has provided for us. So I appreciate your concerns, but please not to worry. We are matching up the opposition, so-called, with the good works of the governor and the fact that we are telling the world what we are doing. People know. People calling from very far places around the world to say, we're hearing this, we're hearing that. So if we are not communicating well to them, they won't all those sending in those feedback. So sometimes it depends on what you are listening to and where you're focused. So if maybe you're not on social media, so you think radio is not everything, but your concerns are noted and we'll continue to do better. Thank you very much for calling in.
Good morning.
Hello?
You're welcome. Good morning.
I did not finish the story. He asked, the Honorable asked a question, Sandy Carlos method. No, by local government on Hofia, he's from Amebu, while I am from Isugu on Hofia.
Okay.
So he's still my brother.
Yeah, so
I'm the governor, he's still my brother, you are my brother, and he has obtained them, and they will come to 2027 by God's grace.
thank you. You're not just my brother, you're my namesake. So you're my namesake too. My name is Stanley.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Good morning. We got you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Emeka Nwachukwu.
Calling from where?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Governor Abale, Arian Dios of Bravo, let us repeat. Mana, I'll come and be a good man now. When I black on them and come, now will not go. Mana didn't not area. Look at you, more, but it's the most. Government, that's a Otikan group, but the one more than that. Government after 1 hour, done and then the little man la pension. I don't the concern before this incident.
I'm not hearing you very well. Though.
You need to raise your voice a bit.
I'm not hearing you well.
You said?
I'm not hearing you, Mr. Nwachukwu.
Yes, I said more. Lots of person the second who make it land grant. No look at road. I'm not using now. But feel to go into the government married. But no matter the dollar put that let the one have a plan on the return before this problem now retirement. I don't know the government put down education and money. Where the
for government to pay you what? To pay you what? What do you say government should pay? Huh? Oh, okay. But you're receiving your pension, right? Yeah, I was asked that question and I provided a response. Governor set up a committee now handle the issue of treaty, and they worked so hard, and I think an interim report is ready. Imoto government now, but we will report a layer so that when it's being implemented, nobody will be left out. So I acknowledge what you're going through, but please exercise patience. That gratuity will get to you, no doubt. Okay, we go. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Can you raise your voice a bit?
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Honorable for Palomba transmitting from Amabam.
Honorable who?
Honorable who?
Honorable Commissioner, good afternoon.
Honorable
who is speaking? Never.
The Honorable for Kalumba transmitting from Amon this afternoon.
Okay, for Kalumba.
Yeah, from Amon.
Okay. Did you work in a radio station before? Because you're talking about transmitting. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They always tell the good work of our Messiah governor.
Thank you.
Our sense and wonders governor.
Thank you.
You know, if government may be in in fact, of truth, God has never added. Because before my village looks like we are not in the map of Nigeria.
What's the name again? What's the something Abam? What's the first name? Amoro. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before now, it looks like we are not in the map of other states. But if you come to my village now, you will see our secondary schools are being totally built. You know, it's not even a we build this new one. In fact, it's one of the smart schools. My primary school now is also the building is still ongoing. So building new one also. So our health center, primary health center, has been retrofitted, but it remains a treatment.
Yes.
So in fact, this our governor is a sense and wonders governor. But I urge him to come and build our Amon Abreva road. So because the road, this is 30 something years now, Moto has never applied that road. So let him come and innovate the road. Because that road is necessary to have an Abreva. If they are lying Koro, this is the only road that links them. So I urge our governor to do this for urban people. So thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. The Commissioner, do you have something to say in response?
Yes. Thank you very much, Honorable Okafor Kalumba. Thank you very much for your kind words for the governor and for what he's doing. Then for the road you mentioned, I'll mention it to the appropriate authority. Even if it's not done now, it will be done later. Just like that they're building a brand new smart school in your community, and they're building they've renovated the PSC there, and which is now awaiting functionalization. Yes, quite a couple of them are there. What we're doing is they renovate the PSC, then they come back to retrofit it and functionalize it. When they functionalize it, it means that both equipment and personnel will now be there to function fully. So exercise some little patience about the road, but go ahead to enjoy the facilities you already have. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, you have you. Good morning.
Hello?
Okay, I think you might need to call again because we can't, it appears you cannot hear us. Good morning. Yes, good morning. What's the name? What's your name? Okay, guess she's gone. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
What? Going by what you said earlier, I guess you are listening and you can hear me clearly, but I can't hear.
Okay, tell us your
My name
name.
is Nwachukwu Ugonna Eric. I am calling you from Omajata in Odokoro. I hope I'm audible.
So what you
I
could
appreciate the fact that the budget for the budget proposal will be presented today by the governor. And that is one of the biggest things that the parliament is the House of people of Abia State. That is number two. I'm also delighted that they are beginning to think of renovating or retrofitting the Ojukwu bunker and the War Museum. Since I relocated to the east, I have visited those places like 3 or 4 times and they remain the same. If you go to Ogun State, the Olumorok has been renovated over time. At a point, it had a staircase. At a point, it has an elevator.
All right.
Currently, you know,
I think you need to make it brief because of our time.
Wine bar and everything around there. You know. The Ikogosi Warm Fingers, it has been renovated severally, and I hope this one too will attract a lot of tourists because here we don't have much tourist places.
Thank you, Mr. Nwachukwu.
Finally, to talk about the expected long-awaited electric buses, please let them kick off. help stabilize prices of transportation or interstate. I don't know how it's going to operate.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Commissioner.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wachuku Godna. Thank you for your kind words and your observations are taken. First, the renovation of and retrofitting of Juku Bank and the National War Museum. They are very intentional projects. Like you rightly say, you're talking about what has happened in other climes. Yes, this is the reason we're in government. These things were not happening here before now. But we now have a government that is thinking not just about roads and bridges and all that, but thinking about, our culture, the arts, our creative economy, about what our people can do and how to preserve our historical facts there in order to encourage tourism. So that's the reason we are doing that. In terms of, you said something about the buses. The buses have started arriving. At the end of the day, we may end up doing inter and inter services for the buses. But be rest assured that these buses are being procured for other people, and just like we've talked about it before now, that's just the way it's happening. The first 20 are here in town, and another 20 will follow. The reason the other 20 is delayed a bit is because we decided to add ramps to them, so that those who are disabled, our unfortunate brothers and sisters who can walk and move easily like us, can on their own board those buses. So they have ramps. So this was a special creation for such people. And at the end of the day, we're going to get about 100 buses. But as a government that is strategic, we plan. So it's 20, 20, and on. And before you know it, it's 100. And we'll run both inter and intra bus services. Thank you for calling in.
Well, I think, Honorable Commissioner, time is up for today, and I know you have a lot on your hands today. Well, this is why we'll call it out on executive brief. Honorable Commissioner, it's been a pleasure having you on the program. And from my colleague, Chinezre Mabakuru.
Thank you for this program. Thank you, Honorable Commissioner, for coming. Thank you to your listener for being a part of this program today.
Thank you, Francis. Thank you, the crew.
All right, on behalf of Imadele Chukwumemele, the people in the studio with us here, I remain yours, Francis Mwubani, saying keep a date with us same time next week. Not forgetting our partner stations, talking about Flow FM, or Real FM, and of course, Family Love FM. Thank you guys. Bye for now.